It's just as easy to cut the doggone nails off and try to pull all these little nails out. Especially since this was an old pallet, they like to use those curvy nails, and they're really, really hard to pull out. If you ever tried taking apart a pallet, you'll see what I mean. Bingo, voila! With the feeder that's over here, this door comes up, and there's a whole bunch of chick feed in there. We have a 35-degree slant on here, and also that's metal. They're not going to like that piece of aluminum flashing. It was a piece of leftover metal, and they're not going to like sitting up there. And of course, with this feed tray, and the food's right in here, I built this so that the chicks can come up and down. They are not full-fledged hens yet. They're not as tall as they will be when they're all grown up. But there was a door to access it. I got this clip. I'm going to attach that so it doesn't get lost so easy. And, I can tie that up. Here's that metal feed box. Told you lift the lid, you pour the food in there. I decided to make this door a little bit odd. So yeah, a little weird door, huh? Feed the chickens without having to go in. This water hose, it goes all the way up. It also tees off and goes inside the coop. The pump that is inside the drum is going to pump the water all the way down into here. Mind you, there is gravity feed water feeding the tubes also, but this is going to take the water from the bottom of the barrel and bring it in here, and it's going to push it down in, and then you're going to get backflow and overflow. It goes up to the top of the white pipe and goes back into the barrel. This will keep my water moving and circulating all the time, and I'm hoping it helps keep the water fresher. But the key element here is in the winter time, I'm going to drop an immersion heater in the bottom of that blue barrel. Now, with the barrel being warm, I want this pipe here to stay warm all winter also. So if that water pump is pumping that warm water out down this hose, we're good. Oh. So, I decided to go with poultry watering nipples, Tractor Supply. I got 2 packs of them. I'm going to put 3 inside the coop and the other 5 out here. Directions said use a 3/8" drill bit. A little bit of sandpaper. It's always good to make sure there's no burrs when you're dealing with PVC. And while I got this sandpaper, I'm going to get this end ready for a glue job. You know, some people use a primer type stuff on a PVC pipe. I have never had any problems gluing a PVC pipe together. And if you want it to hold really good, You rough it up a little bit with a piece of sandpaper, okay? You just rough it up. If you're doing a lot of them, hook up a Dremel with one of those little sandpaper things. Dremel will go around the edges. If I ever do copper pipe, I definitely use a Dremel. Yeah, no primer, and I tell you what, in about 30 seconds, it's going to be really hard to get that off. And 2 or 3 minutes, it ain't coming off. Period. Just put a little bit of PVC glue on each one of these threads. I'm going to do that with this paintbrush. Boy, that tightens up really nice. I think that should be good enough. Temporary string just holding it up there. This is the piece that goes inside. That end's not even glued on yet, and it's still already a hard thing to get off, huh? Now that just roughs up the end, and the glue will adhere to it a lot better. This is the watering system that I just installed into the chicken coop. You can see down here, this is pipe. Oh gosh, that's maybe 6 feet long or more. And there are 5 red water nipples on there. There are 3 red water nipples on the other piece of pipe that goes from here to here on the inside of the coop, so they can drink at night when they're in there. You see this solar panel down here and the wire. I'm going to mount the solar panel up here somewhere better, wherever the sun seems to be reflecting. Right now the sun hits right in here really, really nice. But that is a pump to pump water. So what that does is when the sun comes out, the pump turns on and it pumps the water. That water is pumped up this hose and it goes into this pipe, and then it goes down. Now once it goes down inside, see this hose? There's some more of it cut off, and it runs down into the pipe. And then it tees off here. Some runs into here, another piece runs straight down and goes all the way down to the end of this pipe. So what I have here is the water from the bottom of this barrel is shooting up in the air, and then it's coming down, going that way, going down, and going that way. Okay? And as that water pushes over there, okay, the pipe's going to fill up with too much water. And the level of water in the pipe's going to rise, and this pipe's going to get all the way filled up. There's going to be, what, 3 or 4 gallons in that pipe for chickens to drink. But as it fills up and it starts to overflow, when it gets here, it overflows, and it comes out of here, and it goes down into here, and it trickles back into the barrel. When that starts happening, you can actually sit here and listen to it trickle like a distant waterfall sound or something. So the water trickles back into here. Right now I have it for manually filling with rainwater. I have a rainwater collection on the other side. This is what I did. I hooked up the rainwater and I hooked up the hose and I turned it on and I waited as it flowed into this barrel and it filled this barrel up. The barrel's what, 35 gallon I think? It's good size. It's not a 55 gallon drum because it's smaller and it's plenty. This seal, great. Nothing's getting in here. Nothing at all. And it's going to stay clean. And I tell you what, 6 chickens are going to have to drink a long time before they empty this out and I have to fill it back up again. I do think